Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to a beautiful stream. I'm excited to fish this one for a few reasons. The first being, I've never fished it before. You guys know I always love fishing new water. The second being, I'm fishing with a new rod today. I love fishing with new rods. And the third reason I'm excited to fish today is because this is the first time I've fished in about 7 months. To be honest, at this point, it might be closer to 8 months than 7. It's been a while since I've been fishing. All the videos you've seen for the last several months were filmed last year. It is now the spring, and I'm so happy to be out here. It feels so good. It's so good for the soul to be back in the mountains like this and to be back on the water. And the new rod we're going to be playing with today is the Satoki by Tenkara USA. I bought this on Black Friday, and I don't really fish in the winter. It's just too cold and snowy to be fishing in Wyoming most of the winter. And so anyway, I've been hanging on to this for a while, and I'm excited to fish with it. It can be fished at 3 different lengths. I will put those lengths on the screen. I think I'm gonna put roughly a 12-foot or 360-centimeter line on here. That'll be roughly the same size as the middle length here. I think I have a line that long. If not, I'll figure something else out. But yeah, that's the plan. Let's get the gear ready and get to fishing. Alrighty, we don't have a ton of daylight left. Well, the sun doesn't set for several hours, but the sun is gonna go behind the ridge of the mountain here. I would guess within the next 30 or 40 minutes. Then we'll see how dark it gets after that. I did not have a 12-foot line. I did have an 11-foot line. Somewhere in the back of my head, I have the vague recollection of cutting down my 12-foot line to make some other length of line last year. And so I need to tie up another one of those. But yeah, we have an 11-foot line on here. I'll put a picture of the fly. It's what was already on this line. It's a long hackle, kind of crusty looking fly. I think it's seen some action, but that's okay. What I have not seen out here is fish. I have not seen any fish on this creek, and it seems pretty low. I'm not entirely sure what the deal is here. I don't know if there is, I don't know if there's a diversion up ahead, you know, where they divert some water away for, you know, farming and ranching purposes, or if there's a canal or something. I mean, there's definitely enough water for fish, right? We'll just have to see if it's good fishing today or not. But I have the feeling that even if the fishing isn't that good, oh, guys, heck yeah! Oh, wait, my net isn't set up. Did you guys see that fish? That was definitely something. It's a good sign. We've only been going for a few minutes. And basically I started right there, just crossed, and then started casting. Oh, there we go. Oh, it is tiny. Sorry, buddy. What do we have here? A little trout of some sort, I'm sure. Little brook trout, it looks like. Very nice, pretty little fella. Let's see if we can't get something a little bit bigger. I'm not complaining, but you know, it's good to be optimistic. I'm not gonna lie, I feel rusty. I feel like I haven't fished in several months. It took me a long time, there we go. Oh. Took me a while to get the gear set up and like even to get the camera out. It's just been a little bit slow going here, but that's okay. It's a new season, a new year, new things to learn, new things to experience. I've got a lot I want to talk to you guys about, actually. I'm not quite ready for that yet, but in the next month or two I have some fun things planned, so stay tuned for that. For example, I'll give you a sneak peek of one of those things. I wrote a book about how I find creeks to fish. And I mentioned like 2 years ago that I was writing that book. I finally finished it. It should not have taken me this long, but it did. The book is done, mostly. I still need to do a little bit more work on it. I need to do, oh, there we go. Didn't mean to yank you out either. Sorry, buddy. Oh, came off the hook. It's another brook trout. A little bit bigger than the last one. See ya, buddy. 2 down and let's say what, 50 to go? I'd be happy with 50 fish today. Anyway, in the next month or two, the book will be ready. So, fish on. Oh my gosh. I am rusty, and I think I need to make this rod a little bit shorter here. Fish number 3, see ya, buddy, and brook trout number 3. I mean, I can certainly catch little fish with this rod, but this rod is meant for slightly larger fish. I'll do another couple sweeps through this area, and then we'll keep going. A little bit farther upstream, the creek splits. Fish on. Yeah, easy fishing in here. I don't think I've fished this stream before. If I have, it was like 10 miles upstream, and it was like this wide. Beautiful. Beautiful little brook trout. See ya, buddy. And yeah, like I said, my video skills are a little bit rusty. My GoPro just turned off, and it only does that when it's not recording, so I wasn't recording for a little bit. No idea how long that was for. I've caught, I think, 5 fish, maybe 4. And I talked about Wyoming earlier, but we're actually in Utah right now. I just bought my annual Utah fishing license yesterday. Set me back about $120. People often ask me what I do about fishing licenses. Like, how do I deal with fishing in multiple states and the licenses and everything, because, you know, doesn't that get expensive? And yeah, the answer is yes. There we go. Nice. Nice fish. Yes, it does get expensive. This is a rainbow trout. Cool. Nice fish. By far the biggest fish yet. It's like 9 or 10 inches. See ya, buddy. Yeah, so I live like an hour from Utah and an hour from Colorado. And so usually for an average year of fishing, I get an annual Wyoming license, so my resident license. I forget how much these all cost, but it's a little bit cheaper because I'm a Wyoming resident. I get an annual Utah and annual Colorado license, and then depending on the year, I'll also get Idaho or Montana. It just depends on the trip. Like if I'm going to be spending a lot of time in those states, then I will get an annual license also, because it'll work out to be cheaper that way than just doing a day or 2 or 3 days at a time. So really just depends on the year, but almost always I have annual licenses for Wyoming, Utah, and Colorado. Yeah, this is a good rod. Nothing, oh, fish on. Nothing about it really screams amazing. Like, this is not a revolutionary rod, but it's a good rod. It's a solid rod. And we're back to brook trout. See ya, buddy. And so if you want a rod from Tenkara USA, and they make very good rods. If you want one from them, if you like the way they look, if you like the company, if you like the lengths that this rod can be fished at, then yeah, this is a good rod. Go for it. Yeah, I'm getting nice fly first casts. The grip section is comfortable. It's foam as opposed to cork. I think I probably prefer cork, but foam is good too. I like cork just because it feels a little bit more natural, I guess, but arguably foam has maybe a little bit of a better, it feels better when it's wet. I don't know, I think mostly it's just personal preference. I think I prefer cork, but seeing foam on a rod certainly wouldn't keep me from buying it. It never has, it never will. If there was a rod that called to me in every other way, there we go, then you know, foam would not deter me from getting that rod. Good little fighter. Looks like a brook trout. Biggest one yet. See ya, buddy. Fish on, man. We're just catching them left and right here today, or at least we would if I could net better. See ya, buddy. My wife said to me this morning as I was leaving, I hope you catch 12 fish. And I think we actually might get there. You know, we're not too far off. I think we have time to catch a dozen if we want to. This pool looks awesome. The creek has split a few times. Like there's another side of it over there, and then it's splitting here. So it's getting kind of smaller and smaller as we go upstream. I don't know if they'll come back together. Guess we'll find out. There's gotta be, yeah. I was gonna say there's gotta be something in here. Got him. See ya, buddy. What about you guys? Do you prefer cork or foam or wood? Or do you prefer no grip, just like a textured grip section? Leave a comment, let me know. Fish on. Got him. Another brook trout. See ya, buddy. Another one from the same pool. Yeah, I think this is fish number 11. See you, buddy. And so I think 12 might be underselling it. We could easily catch, oh, I mean, in a stream like this, you can catch 20, 30, 40, 50 fish. It just depends on how long you want to be out there fishing for, you know? Like today, right now, I'm not going to be fishing for super long because the plan for today was to just scope out a few different streams. Basically 3 in these mountains, 3 neighboring drainages to see which one looked the best. And then I was gonna camp and then fish that one tomorrow, fish whichever one looked best tomorrow. But then I got to this one. This was the first one that I came to here. And I thought, you know what, that just looks too good. It's a beautiful day, there's still some daylight. Let's just go ahead and fish the thing. And so all of that is to say that I'm not going to be fishing for too much longer, but let's catch a few more fish. And then I need to hike, you know, 30, 40, 45 minutes back out of here. Then I need to go drive around until I find a campsite. Yeah, look how small, look how little water there is here compared to where we, oh, fish, compared to where we started. Oh, fish off. It's the first one we've lost today, and mostly because I wasn't really paying attention. Okay, we've gotten above one of the little islands, and it comes back together here, so there's definitely more water up ahead of us. That's nice. But is there anything here? Yes, there is. At the start of this little channel that goes on one side of the island here. Got him. Stuck in the tree. See ya, buddy. Oh, fish on. Yeah, this rod isn't so stiff that it doesn't, well, let me rephrase that. Hold on. See ya, buddy. The rod is supple enough that it has good tension. It bends enough to keep the tension on even these smaller fish. I think that this rod could handle a pretty good sized fish, but as we've seen here, and as we saw just right there yet again, it'll handle small fish too. See ya, buddy. Sometimes long rods are stiff, too stiff to make fishing for small fish fun, but that's not the case here. This is still a fun rod, even with these little itty baby fish. Isn't that beautiful there with the side of the valley, that mountainside right there? So cool, man, it feels so good to be back. Got a pretty narrow little stretch right here with some trees and brush on the sides. Doesn't leave us a ton of room to cast, but it's enough. Oh, hello. Got him. Another brook trout. See ya, buddy. That one caught me by surprise a little bit, if you couldn't tell by my witty remarks.
Oh, hello.
The more I fish with this rod, the more I like it. This would be a great first rod if these lengths work for you. Like if you'll be fishing stuff this big or bigger, and also this open or bigger, then this rod I think would be good for you. If you're going to be fishing like really small creeks, then this is too big of a rod, too much rod. But it is just perfect for water like what we've been fishing here today. I'm going to extend the rod all the way and see how that feels. Yeah, I mean, as you'd expect, this is the case with basically every zoom rod that I can think of. As it gets longer, it gets, you know, it feels a little bit heavier and a little bit slower, but that's fine. Still a good rod, still feels good in the hand. And the wind is picking up. Yeah, this longest length is my least favorite length. But again, it's not bad. It's just the least good of the three, I would say. Come on, there's got to be something over here. Did I spook it already? Oh, nope, there it is. I think this will be the second to last fish. We've already gone over the 12 fish goal that my wife set for us. Thanks, babe. See ya, buddy. So let's finish it off with one more. We even have a little bit of daylight to spare. Nice. And what does it feel like at its shortest length? Yeah, I would say, I think I like the middle length of this rod the best. Fish on. Last fish. Looks like a brook trout. Got him. See ya, buddy. Wow, what an awesome way to get back into the swing of things. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Feels so good to be back out here, back on the water. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed fishing with this rod. Again, great rod, no complaints. Let me know if you have this and what your thoughts are about it. I'd be interested in hearing your thoughts and opinions. And let me know if you have any thoughts or suggestions for me as far as fishing this year goes. I've been at this a long time. I think this is year 8 or 9 that I've been making fishing videos. So let me know what else you'd like to see in addition to the regularly scheduled programming. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.